5 kinds of work Shri Krishna shows, by Krishna's mercy.
न मे पार्थास्ति कर्तव्यम् त्रिषु लोकेषु किंचन नान्वाप्तम् अवाप्तव्यम् वर्त एव च कर्मणि.
Quoth, O son of Pritha, there is no work prescribed for me within all the 3 planetary systems. Nor am I in want of anything, nor have I need to obtain anything, and yet I am engaged in work. Lord Krishna, Bhagavad-gita 3.22.
His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada explains that Shri Krishna exhibits, by his own personal conduct, what is the perfection of an existence. Because of that wonderful example set, we should take advantage of the opportunity. If we are intelligent, we will learn from what the highest person is teaching. The personal conduct relates to both occupational duty and changing roles. The comparison is to retired life, or something akin to full renunciation. If we learn the science of self-realization and the core principle of the differentiation between body and spirit, it is natural to take a negative approach at first.
Oh, okay, I am not the body. Then why am I doing anything? Why are we running from here to there? Why are we celebrating birthdays, going on vacations, taking photographs, and the like? None of it matters. Better to focus on the self. Take up spiritual life in full, in earnest. That is what matters most. Forget about working.
Of all people, Krishna has the most justification for retiring. He accomplishes the work of the world with minimal effort. There is truth to the vision of Narayana lying down in Vaikuntha, kindly massaged by his beautiful consort, Lakshmi Devi. Just by breathing in and out, the many universes come into existence, remain for some time, and then dissolve. Krishna accomplishes this work without being affected. He is not implicated in the bad. He is not tied to the false prestige of appreciation. He does not insist that others recognize the enormity of the proposal, to conceive of and develop the entire universe. Still, in his manifest Leela there are different roles. There is occupational duty. There is attention to beginning, middle, and end. There is identification, contemplation, attention, and execution. Krishna himself explains this principle to Arjuna. In Bhagavad-gita, there is the example of King Janak, who is a renounced yogi, but who maintains an occupation. The spirit of renunciation is solid, while work carries forward. There is no neglect. If someone has accepted an occupation, a pressing responsibility, they should not be so quick to abandon it. Especially if they are using spiritual life as an excuse to escape the tough times, the moments of indecisiveness, the potential ridicule and scorn from failure, or the pressure to come through for others. 1. Cowherd boy. In the modern world the practice might be outlawed, but in the farm community of Gokul it was not against the standard convention. Though a young child, Krishna had the responsibility of tending to the calves that were under the care of his father, Nanda Maharaj. Krishna used this opportunity to play, to show his true nature. Though the pretext was work, there was fun throughout. Other cowherd boys from the community joined in. The calves were free to run from here to there. If they should ever scatter about and get lost in the process, Krishna could bring them back by climbing Govardhan Hill and playing his flute. 2. Husband. In the adult years, Krishna leaves Gokul Vrindavan and lives in Mathura. He accepts over 16,000 wives simultaneously. He lives with them at the same time, while giving full attention. Each queen feels as if Krishna belongs only to them. Some of the wives are well-mannered and considerate. Some are more demanding, asking for this thing and that. Krishna always obliges, playing the role corresponding to the nature on the other side. 3. Royal Prince. Shri Krishna is the leader in the city of Dvaraka, which he has constructed intentionally to protect against the nuisance of envious neighbors. They like to attack again and again, not getting the hint with each subsequent defeat. Due to the spotlight associated with such a visible role, Krishna has to even be the subject of rumor and innuendo, such as conspiracy theories hatched by the citizens. Some of them accuse Krishna of stealing a jewel, of all things. Such is the nature of gold when found in abundance, there is chaos everywhere from the resulting envy. 4. Philosopher. As he is the source of the many universes, Krishna would be justified in sitting quietly. Why speak to anyone? Why bother with their questions, which are by definition rooted in ignorance? No one can know more than Krishna, so every person asking him something is in a subordinate position. Yet, we have the famous image of Krishna speaking to Arjuna. There is the guru and there is the disciple. There is the person in doubt and the one equipped to slay those doubts, which are like demons attacking the otherwise pure consciousness. The philosophy Krishna explains to Arjuna is so potent and relevant that it is still studied to this day. It was valid at the beginning of the creation, when spoken to the sun god, and it is valid today. Krishna is ready to explain the philosophy time and again, such as with his cousin Adhava.
Shri Bhagwan Uvach. Ima vivasvate yogan. Proktvan aham avyayam. Vivasvan manve prah. Manur ikshvakve bravid.
Quote, the blessed Lord said, I instructed this imperishable science of yoga to the sun god, Vivaswan, and Vivaswan instructed it to Manu, the father of mankind, and Manu in turn instructed it to Ikshvaku. Bhagavad-gita 4.1.
5. Chariot driver. We can think of it like pulling out our smartphone and booking an appointment with a rideshare company. The driver locates our point of origin. They pick us up, and based on the destination we specify, they move the vehicle in that direction. The driver is at our service, though there is payment involved. Shri Krishna is so kind that he accepts the role of driver without any expectation of compensation. He is ready to guide Arjuna in the right direction on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. There is no false ego of differentiation in comparing the two roles of fighter and driver. There is oneness to the interaction, in that the devotee has the proper alignment with the Supreme Lord by their side. In closing, in that picture to find one properly aligned, merging in interest the same, the ignorant knowledge to gain, Shri Krishna ready to guide, with Arjuna along for the ride. The universe responsible for working in this role and more.